Hey, what's up, guys? This is Murder You. Just come back here with some tips. I know that people were wrapping up their year, with some nice gunfight, and here I am back. Murder back with some tips. So let's go ahead and do it. So the first one I'm gonna show is Speedball. All right. So for Speedball, when you spawn on this side, right, you always can go up this way, and you get yourself an angle. So you always can shoot here, shoot there. You also can make your way up. So either from both sides, you can do either or. So you can come from this side too, and you can do the same thing and get up here. And of course, you guys can get from the barrel and get up here too. So this whole map, you can do the floor is lava, and you get around. So of course that's in one angle that you can do. So of course the next thing you can do too is you actually could jump here. You actually get on top and you get an angle. You can shoot people, from here. Then usually if someone's camping back here, as long as you keep running, you can actually run up and shoot them. So, you can do a lot of things in this map. It's actually a very versatile map. And of course, you also can jump over here. So instead of someone camping, you also can, of course, get your way up there as well. And of course, the trick to running up this is you just keep on running, so you won't fall down unless you actually drop. Of course, what you always can do too from here is you actually can jump up here, and if someone's camping the spawn, you guys can look here and shoot them. And of course, this gives you a little versatility as well. So you go play floor is lava and jump around. So this map is actually amazing. It's one of the best maps for you to climb around and you go ahead and take over things. So it's actually an awesome map. Alright guys, so the next map will be a stack. Alright, so we're gonna go and load into that. Alright, so you know how we go ahead and start up here, right? You can find somebody down there. You actually can get up top of this crate right here. So you actually need to jump on this, jump on the rail, and you can jump up. That's how you get on top. So you can do it from both sides, and you can do that. Another thing you can do too is, when you don't reach, usually someone's over there, you can actually get over here. You see these little lumps? So you can stand on one of these lumps and you actually shoot them. So you can kind of head glitch. So that's always an advantage as well. And of course, this works on the other side of the map as well. So you see that? And you can do that from the other side as well. As long as you get the perfect bump, and you could, of course, go ahead and peek. See that? And there you go. Alright, so the next map that we're going to be talking about is Pine. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, and so from here, what you could do is you actually get on top of this blue container. So if you come over here, if you want to kind of shoot a little bit, usually it's not practical for you to jump up, but you can. So go ahead and jump, and you get up here, and you can shoot. What you could do too is if someone's camping, usually people camp behind, the blue container. And what you could do actually to push it is you can climb up. See that? You climb up here and you just run up. Or, well, just don't mess it up, but you can actually get up here. Get up here, shoot them out, Alright, so come from this spot, right? Now usually it's a 50-50 fight up here. You're shooting. But what you can do is actually jump over here, get on top of the car, and you actually could just get a nice angle right here. So they typically don't expect you to actually challenge them from the vehicle. And it's almost symmetrical as well on this side. So you can just jump on top of the vehicle, and you can still kind of aim at them. And they don't usually anticipate you on the vehicle, so you go ahead and do that. Alright, so, sometimes you're in a scenario where, hey, people are fighting beyond the red, right? You can look at the stump right here, get on top of that, and you can actually get on top. It's symmetrical as well on the other side. Or you can find this rock right here. This stump. And you can jump up too. Well, I just don't mess it up like that, but you can jump up. See? What you can also let's do is actually get on top of this rock. You can jump up as well. And you can do the same thing with this rock over here. Well, you just gotta get them with right momentum. And there you go. Alright. So here's another spot right here. You know, people don't typically go over here. So what we actually could do is, you see this little hump? You get up here and you actually get pop here. And you can shoot them. So people don't typically expect you to shoot there. And you can do that. Of course, what you can do as well is you should be able to do it to the other side as well. See that? People don't typically expect you to challenge them on this little nudge. Yeah. Alright, so here. So, you know, usually you're fighting somebody over here. And, you know, they won't come out, right? So what you could do is actually jump on the rocks and jump over here, get on top of them, and shoot them out. That's what you could do. And of course, you know, over this rock, if someone not willing to come out, you can jump on the rock and of course shoot across. Same with the other side as well. You can, you know, look up over here. You know, try to shoot them out on top of the rock. So use the heights to your advantage. All right, so this spot right here, you know, typically people are hiding here. You know, they're shooting. You know, they're over here. So if you're on the other side, what you can do is, hey, you know what, the guy's he's chilling right there, and he's over here. What you could do is actually jump on this rock. You actually jump up, and you know, take him out. Yep, that's it. All right, guys. So the next map is King. So let's go ahead and go into it. All right. So the first tip is, it means pretty common knowledge to most people. But, you know, if you didn't know, on these little ledges here, you actually can prop up and shoot. Of course, you know, you can do it on the other side as well. So this next one I'm going to talk about is actually, you can jump onto these targets right here, actually. So, you know, it's actually kind of hard to get on top, but you can, you know. Oh. So, you know, you have many ways to get up here. So usually the safer route is to, you know, to actually get up this way if you can. You gotta just make sure you drop. So once you drop up there, you have a good angle. And typically people don't expect you up here. And you're on top of this guy. So of course with this map too, most people, you know, like to camp the stairs, right? So they'll be checking both sides. Hey, you know, where does this guy come from? So the way you could counter this, the only, you know, kind of way to counter this is, of course, get on top of the cement blocks. You can't see over it. You know, you also could do a jump if you need to. Do a jump. But if you shoot, if you get a hit marker, make sure you keep on shooting. Shoot the fuck out of them. And, you know, you most likely get a kill. Alright, guys. So the next one is going to be gulag showers. Alright. So gulag showers. There's a lot you can do to the gulag showers. Most people know you can climb up, you know, the sink and get up here, but you expose yourself completely. What I actually recommend you doing is actually jumping here. Jump on the ledge here, so that you're not exposing yourself as you climb, and then you can peek out. You see, you get a nice angle there, nice angle here. You know, so you know every time you try to peek, you know, climb up on the ledge and peek here. So you always can do that. What you also can do is climb up on the side here, this rock. There's broken part, and you actually give yourself an angle here, and you give yourself an angle there. So you get an angle on them, and you know, and you're pretty good upon that. What you also can do too, if you like to camp back a little bit, is you can climb up on the lockers. So you climb up the lockers, you actually get a nice angle. You know, you can mount it. You could, you know, always challenge them there. So they're not really going to anticipate you being higher. And of course, you can do this on the other side as well. So, you know, if you're typically here and you're, you know, you're being like attacked right from here. You know, you're like, oh shit, what should I do, right? What should I do? You guys should climb up the locker right here. You know, climb up the locker, reposition. You know, just don't do that, but you know, remount. Go climb up the locker, you know, kind of mount up a little bit and shoot them. You know what I mean? Then, of course, you know, on these broken, anything that's broken right here, you guys can climb up there them as well. Of course, this gives you a nice angle here, And of course, climb up this one as well. If you want to get a little closer. Usually this is probably more optical for you to go ahead and get angles. And from here, of course, you just could jump over here, flanking the angles too. So remember, you can always climb, all right? And of course, my last tip too is if someone's hiding behind here, this part is actually pretty thin. So you can shoot through it, and it'll go through. So if you typically have a gun that can penetrate, like an AR or something, and you shoot through it, you actually can hit somebody with it. So remember that, all right? If they're ever hiding behind these bullshit stuff, you can shoot through it. All right, and so the next one we're going to talk about is docks. So docks is a pretty popular one. Let's go and check it out. All right, so here we are in docks. So right in the beginning, right? People typically, aim from the side here, right? What you actually could do, you see this little ledge right here? You just jump back. Jump back, it gives you a nice little head glitch. And you actually could hit these people from up here. So it's actually a really good advantage right there. What I tend to do too is from over here, when I run over, I actually tend to jump up. Jump up, it gives you a nice little, basically like you can see over them. You can see it. You can take a shots too. Of course, from here, you can come over here. As long as you get over to this side quick enough, you actually can crouch and do a little nice little head glitch. You can hit them as well. And if you didn't know, you actually shoot out these vents. You shoot out the vents, you actually throw things through it. See that? And that's how you do it right there. And of course, you could do this from the other side as well. So, even from the other side, you can still jump up. You can still do the head glitch. Still jump on top of the van. Well, I actually wouldn't jump on top of the van. What I would do for this side is I'll jump on top of the Jeep. You crouch, and you actually get a nice little shot right here. And of course, typically from the Jeep, I will actually recommend you jump in from here to jump in. Of course, you can do it from the other side as well. You should be able to. Is jump on top of the crates, and and jump over here, jump on the side. And, play this to your advantage. So if you guys didn't know, so what you could do is you push in, right? You guys could go down here. If you slide, you would go all the way through. All right, and that gives you a heavy push, and you guys can just do what you need to do. Alright guys, so this has been popular in some gunfights that I've been in. So, we're being stadium, right? So, that one, typically people know how to get up there, but you could actually get over here. And, you definitely get your angle there, but you should be able to prone here. See that? And you get kind of like head glitch a bit. Then, of course, you could jump over here, jump on this side, And you gotta make sure you kind of keep on pushing a little bit, shimmy, you guys can stay on this and shoot. Another good tip for you guys is you see these open crates, you should be able to jump on these. See that? And you can shoot. Well, this one's being stupid, so you can't do it on that one, but you can do it on this one. And of course, you could do nice head glitch right here. And get yourself up there. Crouch. Get a nice angle, So anywhere that you could possibly climb, I would highly recommend you do that. And of course, you also can climb up these too. Get yourself back down here. Peek. And of course, don't forget that you can look under, shoot people in the legs. And of course, you also can climb up here. Always use this vehicle as hey, you can peek. You can't shoot through it. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't shoot through it, but you can peek, you know, to the flag. Usually the flag's kind of like right here. Then, you know, play your moves. Alright, guys. So the next one we're going to be doing is Trench. Alright, guys. So on this side right here, what you can do is you jump on this barrel right here. You know, get a nice slow head glitch and you can crouch. Then, of course, you know, if you could try to get a little angle, you can try. Well, this side you can't do it, but the other side you can. So specifically on this side, you can do is actually get a little bit more ahead, right? So right there, you see that? Pick people off. And of course, back onto this spawn side, what I actually recommend doing from this angle here, actually climb up here. And then you get a nice shot. Alright, so from this spawn, what you can do is over here. Jump on this barrel. Get nice to control the angle. And if someone's pushing you from here, what you actually could do is actually climb here, crouch, and there you go. And you shoot. So most people are not going to anticipate you do that because it's actually pretty dark, right? They're going to come around the corner and they're going to be like, oh shit, you know, where this person at? They're not really going to ADS like completely there. So, and that's just pretty cheap, but it's a way of doing things, you know? And of course, there's always a head glitch here. But, you know, this is always obvious. Alright. So, you know, of course, additional covers, I'll actually recommend, because, you know, you also can hide behind these sandbags. There's actually a little deviate right here. So this little hole. So you actually can hide here, if need be. You know, prone into it. You know, then when you hear people coming, you can pop up, shoot them out. And of course, you know, let's pop here, if you can make it this far. And from this side, you know, there's not really much, but, you know, it can come over here. If you make it this far, you can take people out. That's pretty much all I got for Trench.